guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I am going to be sharing with you guys some of my routines and rhythms that set me up for a week of success with homeschooling and with working on YouTube part-time and running fit challenges. There are certain routines and rhythms that I have in place that I feel like set my week up for success, and that is what I am going to be sharing with you in today's video. So one of the things that I shared with you guys in my my 2020 intentions video is that I am really trying to be more mindful of having a Sabbath day. Now I hesitate to call it a Sabbath because all of the theologians out there are going to come for me and tell me I'm doing it all wrong, and so I'm not interested in that. But what I am here to say is that I am being more mindful and intentional about taking Sundays off to rest and prepare for the week ahead. Now that looks different for everyone, and this is where I don't want to get into, well, you're supposed to do no work and defining all of that. That's not what this is about. For every family and every person, you know, you do things a little bit differently. But for me, taking Sunday to just be at home after church in my sweatpants like I currently am and just prepare my week on paper and then get a few things done around my house, set my week up for success. When I am homeschooling my kids, I have very little time and very little energy to dedicate to other things on those days. And so in order to successfully homeschool and successfully operate my home in the order that I like it to be in, this is how I do it. And I get asked a lot how I make this happen. So these are like the rhythms. I don't call them schedules because it's all very loose and it's not exactly the same every week. But if I do these things on Sunday, then I will have a good, productive week. So I'm just gonna share with you guys, maybe it'll give you some ideas of what you can do to set your week up for success, but this is what I do. What you need to do is assess what your obligations and responsibilities are for the week. Now, for me, this is gonna be a little bit different than other people, but if I have my posts prepared in advance for like my challenge, my fitness challenge groups, that helps me. If I make sure I have all of my videos done for the week, that helps me. If I have my planner filled in and talked about with my husband ahead of time on practices for the kids and who's going where, that helps me. If I have my meals written out of what we're having for dinner, that helps me. If I have some meal prepping done, I've shared before how I meal prep, but just having like my lunches prepared, that helps me. If I have all of the laundry done, that also helps. If I have my groceries like placed for an online pickup because I'm trying to only do online pickup, then that helps. And then obviously having homeschool planned out. So these are all the things that I kind of go over before a week starts. All of this is mostly sitting down and writing with the exception of doing like laundry. So I like to do this on Sunday after church once I am comfy and cozy in my sweats. And if I do all of these things, then during my week, all I have left to do is focus on schooling the children and making sure I get my exercise in. If I don't have all these things done, my week is automatically going to be a little more chaotic. So if you are looking for a way to figure out how to be better organized, how to have a better system in your home, I would recommend making a list of all of the things that you're responsible for that will help you to see what you need to do to make your week more streamlined and easier to get through without everything falling to the wayside and becoming chaotic. So now I'm gonna take you guys through step by step and check off each of these things that I like to get done on Sunday so that my week can just be spent focused and intentional on homeschooling my children, making sure I'm getting daily exercise in and not being overwhelmed so that I can be a kind, loving human being. So the first thing that I am going to start with is my posts for my fitness challenge group. Obviously, not all of you are fitness coaches, and so this one won't apply to you, but fill it in with something else. What is something you're responsible for that if you do it ahead of time, it's one less thing to worry about through the week. So that's what I'm gonna do first, is pre-schedule all of my posts for my fitness group. Well, after I have done my posts for the week, when I'm running a fitness challenge group, the next thing I'm gonna do is just verify on my planner that I have my videos scheduled for the week. Currently, I'm uploading on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and as you can see, I write in my idea for that day, and then I write done when I have completed it, and that is how I plan out my videos. You can see lots of scribbling and rearranging, but I do know that I have my videos scheduled for the week, so I don't have to worry about YouTube. That is already done, and I can just not even think about it. It'll post automatically, and I can check in the comment section in the morning once I drink my coffee, and then I'm good to go with my YouTube work. So I also make sure, along with the videos, that I don't have any deadlines that I have agreed to. You can see right here, like I've written down filming things that I've had to do, and then I just check them off, and that's how I stay on top of YouTube. So far, I have done my posts, I have done my videos, and now I'm moving on to my planner being filled in. So currently we are in the third week of January, and I do try to fill it in. I've shared, like I did a specific planner video where I tried to share how I fill in my planner, but this, you'll see, like this is the next week. So you can see that I do have some things written in here, like when I make plans with a friend or something, I'll write it in. But for the most part, it's pretty empty. So on Sundays, I fill in all the things for the week. And you can tell that I have already done that. So I am good to go with my planner. But this is also a good time where I sit at the counter with my husband over there, and I rapid fire all of our weekly obligations to him, and you remember him every time, don't you?
I just make coffee around here.
He's making coffee, but this is a good time where we discuss things, and if he has anything going on in his week that wouldn't ordinarily be there, like a basketball coaching meeting, then we talk about how we're gonna work that out. So we kind of have a little weekly meeting here, and we just did that, so now I can check off my planner being filled in. So now I am moving to my meal planner. When I grocery shop, I make a list of all the different dinners I'm going to cook, but I don't always cook them in that exact order. So I like to sit down on Sunday and plan out our dinners for the week, taking into consideration what we've got going on at night, so I know when I need to make a crock pot meal or when I'm gonna need to make something quick. And then that way, if I've run out of anything from the last time I've gone to the store, I can make a quick grocery order, which is also on here. So that's next. I'm going to look at what my original 2-week meal plan was and fill in any meals that we haven't already made. Here were all of my dinner ideas that I made when I went to Costco and went grocery shopping. So now I'm just going through and I'm crossing out everything that we made. And then the remaining things left will be the things that I write on this little meal plan that I just display in my kitchen, so then no one asks me what we're having for dinner. I'm kidding, kind of. Okay, so now that I've gotten all of the rest of the dinners plotted out, I also made a small little grocery list that I need. So I'll just do a Walmart pickup for that for tomorrow, which is Monday. My husband's off on Mondays and we don't usually do school on Mondays, so that works out okay for us. So this will just be a small order. I get asked a lot when I do my big Costco hauls if that's the only grocery shopping I do, and the answer is yes, other than like little things like this that we just run out of. So now that that is done, I will be moving on to my next thing, which right here is meal prepping. So meal prep for us just helps our week flow smoothly. My husband takes his lunch to work every single day. So when I meal prep, I always meal prep different things, but in general, I like to either do like some hard-boiled eggs or like turkey bacon for like a protein snack. And then I prepare a lunch for the week for my husband and myself. He brings lunch to work every day. And then when I'm homeschooling, it's so nice to be able to just microwave something for myself. So this week we're gonna do squash with barbecue Italian meatballs. These are already pre-made, so I'll just put them in a pot and warm them up and then roast the squash on a cookie sheet with some cinnamon and a little bit of olive oil. And then while we do that, we always prepare dinner for Sunday night, which we're gonna grill some chicken just on the barbecue. And then I have this vegetable dish from my last HelloFresh. This is not sponsored, but I do need to make that before the ingredients go bad. So we make dinner, we get lunch ready for the week for us, and then I'll prepare like hard-boiled eggs or turkey bacon or whatever else. And then that is just our easy meal prep, but then he's got lunch, I've got lunch, and it saves me so much time and stress throughout the week. And then that way I know I'm on track with my fitness and nutrition goals as well. So the meal prepping is underway. It's just waiting to go into the oven. So now I am going to move on to my next thing right here, which is the laundry being done. As you guys know, we are a family of 6, so there is no way for the laundry to remain done. But I find that if I am 5 loads behind on Sunday, then the whole week it just adds up and it adds up and it adds up. So on Sundays, I like to make sure that everyone's laundry is done, that all the uniforms for sports are washed and ready to go for the week, and that we're not starting off behind. So I'm gonna head up to my laundry room now, make sure the laundry situation's looking good, and put a load in, fold a load, hang it up, whatever needs to be done to get the laundry done. Laundry situation on this fine Sunday is that this basket is folded and needs to be put away. There's stuff in the dryer that's being removed. And so that needs to be folded and put away. And then the hamper is halfway full right now. Jake still can't carry laundry baskets, so I have to carry that for him to help me. But our kids are coming back from a winter retreat, so they're going to have a ton of laundry. So let's just wait to start that until they're back, but fill it up with what we can. So we're gonna handle all of this laundry now so that the week isn't starting off behind. And the last thing that I do on Sundays to give myself a restful day as well as a planned out upcoming week so that my home runs pretty systematically is make sure my homeschool plans are mapped out so you can see I just delegate which days we're doing school and if we're doing science or history, because we do those things in opposition. I include any meetups that we're having with any other homeschool friends, and just anything homeschool related, I go ahead and plot that all out. You guys, that is my Sunday preparing for the week ahead. Also, how I'm giving myself more space in my days and having just less focuses and less things to keep up with. I'm just taking care of things ahead of time. That's how I operate and do different things and make sure I stay on top of things. And all in all, this took a little over an hour to do all of these things, and now I have the rest of the Sunday to just rest with my family. I think we're gonna take the puppy for his first walk later today, and I can just rest and be in my comfy clothes and be home. And to me, that's what a Sabbath day is about. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. And if you have any prepping routines or rhythms that you have found to be helpful, share those down below too. And I will see you all in my next video really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.